Hey.
So we're going to Guytano's today. His restaurant ORTYGIA, which is a really great Sicilian restaurant, to partake of some of his excellent cuisine. So you get over to ORTYGIA's in Bradenton. The only Italian restaurant where no one's been killed yet. Why are you taking your guitar with you to the restaurant, Matt?
We're going to indulge Guytano in some harmonica playing.
Oh, is Guytano a harmonica player?
You could say that.
Good thing I'm Sicilian, huh? Here we are at
Guy is one of the first people we met here, and he's a great guy. And he actually has had Nat and George play here several times in the past. And when I went to first time I went to play with Nat and George to practice, try out, have you? He sent me a text that said, good luck or something like that, or something.
And you needed it, right?
Well, I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
So here we are at ORTYGIA's Village of the Arts. ORTYGIA's is like an Italian, Sicilian, French fusion restaurant. The chef here is Chef Guytano. I remembered your name. And Guy's going to be doing a little cooking for us today, and we're going to be talking about how the food is prepared and what the ingredients are. How long have you been in business here?
13 years.
What did you do before this?
Cooked. No, I'm just kidding. Before this, I was an elementary school teacher, but I always cooked on the side. I had part-time jobs in restaurants. This is a French-Sicilian fusion. This is an old lost cuisine. It's called the cuisine of the Monzu. This is the cuisine that started in the early 1800s to late 1700s when Napoleon was trying to conquer Europe. When Napoleon brought his chefs and his military to Sicily and Naples, the Sicilian aristocracy were envious of French food and French cooking because they had no idea what it was, even though they had these great Sicilian chefs. So they sent their Sicilian chefs to France to learn how to cook French food, so they could be elegant like the French people. But when they came back, they combined the Sicilian ingredients and culture with the French cuisine, and they had like a French-Sicilian fusion called the fusion of the Monzu. Right here, you've got a roasted fennel and carrot bisque with Spanish paprika, which is smoky.
Can I try it first, guys? Is that okay?
You make sure it's not poison.
There's a little bit of a smoky paprika. There's a little bit of a smoky flavor.
Oh yeah. You guys can't have any of this, just so you know. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
Should we play something?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's play something.
Everybody's going out and having fun. Just a fool for staying here and having none. I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. Bad mistake I'm making by just hanging round. Know I should go have some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool who's blind and just can't see. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me, but she's out and a fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charm. Well, I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me, she's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charm. Well, I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, I welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Well, I bet she's not like me, but she's out and fancy free, flirting with the boys with all her charm. Well, I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, welcome her right back here in my arms. Well, there must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Forget about the past and find somebody new. Thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me. Oh, lonesome me.
This is something I created. That is really good.
Yeah, anybody
That,
want more?
that,
Just
that
put
puts
some
a
left.
lot of Sicilian flavors together. But this is a Sicilian French fusion I created. It's called a roasted. It's roasted fennel and a Chardonnay cream with pancetta and Parmesan cheese.
I see a fennel theme running through
Yeah,
this.
fennel. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put this, let's
Yeah.
take this, put this down. I'm sure these guys want to finish it.
Yeah,
Look at it,
okay.
it's still
You gotta look
gurgling.
at that.
It's
Ooh.
gurgling.
Now, what is this again?
It's a roasted fennel and a Chardonnay cream with pancetta and pecorino cheese. Or
So this
Parmesan
would be considered an appetizer
cheese.
then?
So far, you've had 2 appetizers.
So it's, yeah, the soup and then the roasted fennel.
Yeah,
Man.
This right here
that's gonna be hot.
is what George would say, careful, that's hot.
Careful, that's hot.
You're gonna burn yourself.
But you know, I used to own a restaurant.
Just like, look at that bubble, it's bubbling. Like even the pot's probably hot.
Yeah, well, this is like, when I lived in Italy, this was how a lot of stuff was served, right out of the oven, in the crock.
He's gonna put it in his mouth and go,
Roasted fennel, here at ORTYGIA's.
Mm.
The melted cheese on it is killing me.
Is that the Parmesan cheese?
yeah, Parmesan and a little pecorino.
Gotcha.
Don't need it all, George.
What about you guys? I'm eating it all. Because I'm the band leader.
I'm seeing a theme here.
This is really typical of Sicilian cuisine because in Sicily, they are unique. They mix their sweet, their savory, they're hot, they're sour, they're herby, they're bitter. They like to mix all the flavors together.
And what do we call
This is a stuffed pepper, and it's all vegetarian, but it tastes like there's meat. It's got provolone and Parmesan cheeses, it's got tomatoes, but it also has golden raisins and black currants. So it's sweet and savory.
Well, I think we should try some of that, don't you think? So what do you call this again?
The stuffed red bell pepper.
Stuffed red bell pepper.
It's all vegetarian.
So this is Guytano stuffed bell pepper, stuffed with currants and raisins.
Yeah, and I love roasted red peppers in general, so
His award-winning
award-winning.
stuffed bell peppers.
I'll be the judge of that.
You can tell it's award-winning because look, it's on the menu, in the cover, see?
There's his award.
It's award-winning.
And plus, Guytano's got my favorite, San Pellegrino.
Yep, that's good.
Well, maybe while Chad's eating this and finishing this up, maybe we should cut to some music. What do you think, Chadsley?
Definitely.
windy and warm. So how was the stuffed peppers?
Well, it was most excellent.
Just wasn't it?
These ribs are like a Sicilian specialty that I kind of created. I use the ingredients. It's got, I say, pickled, hot, spicy vegetable sauce that I cook these ribs in. I first rub them with a little brown sugar and some paprika, and then I cook them in the spicy pickled vegetables that I make myself. I made a sauce out of them, and that's over cauliflower mash. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at that.
Spare ribs from ORTYGIA. Man, oh man, look at this, huh? Ooh, yummy, 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 yummy. I guess what do? Do I eat this with my fingers? I don't think so. Let me try this knife over here. Just peel this off the bone. Put it in some of this gravy.
Do I still need to get a pin
Oh.
number?
That just melted right in my mouth. That just came apart.
Okay.
Oh. This is like, I'm eating it all. You don't get any either. I'm eating it all.
Say it again. If I look at it, watch out.
Okay. See how we're doing here. That's really unbelievable. That's really good. The ribs are some of the most tender I've ever had. It's unbelievable. Nat and Chad are gonna get a chance maybe to sink their teeth into these spare ribs if there's any left. But what do you guys say? Should we play a song?
Yeah.
Okay. like young Nat here is getting his paws onto the roasted spare ribs at ORTYGIA's. And we're waiting for his seal of approval. How is that?
It's approved.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Isn't it?
I can honestly say I've never had ribs like this before.
They're unbelievably good.
And I'm like a fan of ribs anyway, but this is just heads and above better.
That's exactly what happened.
How tender is that?
Balls off.
What do we got here, Chad?
These are the
Yeah.
spare. These are the spare ribs over
Now it's just kind of circling around.
cow,
The timer, it's not doing anything.
cauliflower or something underneath, and pickled, spicy pickled
This site can't be reached.
sauce.
Let's go back and try. Now confirm resubmission. I can't do it. They won't let me go back.
Extremely tasty.
I literally cannot go back.
Pork is nice and tender.
It says please select
Lots
the
of
reload
flavor.
button, but-
It's delicious. The pork is tender,
Joe?
great flavor.
It's
Look at
time
that.
to do a pin now.
Hey, I'm taping in here. What you got here, G?
Right here, this is a cannoli. This isn't like a cannoli I made this morning. This is the one I just filled like 5 minutes ago, just for you. Okay?
Just for me, not for Chad and
No,
not for Chad
not
and
for
Nat.
These cannoli
Right.
get filled fresh to order. They're not pre-filled, and there's something in there that's not going to taste like a regular cannoli. It's going to taste better, but I'm not going to tell you why. You tell me what flavor you taste.
Do I get a chance? I get a chance to guess, huh?
Yeah, you
Okay.
tell me what you think.
Here's
you
the
want a
cannoli.
fork or a knife for that?
Yeah,
or you
here.
just want to eat bite on it?
No, I'm gonna take a bite out of it, and then I'll tell you what the secret ingredient is.
Oh, see if you can guess it. You may come close, but you won't.
All right,
I'll tell you after you take me off the air.
homemade cannoli.
This is for my girl here, for my lady. Yeah, I know. He'll like that, isn't it? It's not like you know. I make them like my own cream. This is not store bought. There's something very special I put in there. And if you guess what it is, we're gonna shut off the camera and I'll tell you.
It's like it's some type of liqueur, like a Bailey's or a Frangelico.
I'm Sicilian. You think I'm gonna put Bailey's in a cannoli?
This is the best, G. Do I have to share with Chad and Nat?
You're gonna have to, or maybe I can make another one for them. I don't really mind.
Yeah,
You want to make them one for themselves?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
I'll give you
We'll
one to
split.
split. If
Yeah,
you
we'll
want
split.
more, I'll make that.
Nah, that's okay.
Go. Because you guys weren't getting any of this.
Yeah, I know. It's not even gonna last. What?
This is not fair.
Who knows how to make a cannoli? Yeah,
I was like, how's your diet?
Yeah, I know.
Who knows how to make a cannoli, George?
Fresh cannolis at ORTYGIA's in the Village of the Arts in Bradenton.
It's unique, isn't it? The flavor.
Yes. Last piece.
Oh my God, you ate that already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What, are you kidding?
Yeah, he did it. He ate it in 15 seconds.
What I wanted to do is I wanted to eat it before Chad or Nat could get any of it.
I'm going down the Delta where I can have my fun.
Yeah, you look like you're from the Delta.
Where I can my
You got that Delta face, you know? I didn't know they had Deltas in Norway.